Which country would you never visit, even if it was free? Anywhere women have to hide our faces. India edit, damn, looks like I really riled up the Indians. Honestly none except if there's any threat to my safety. So probably excluding war zones like Yemen, South Sudan, Ukraine, Russia, Afghanistan. Any country with poor human rights. The U.S. State Department's travel advisory for Somalia has, at times, included recommendations such as *draft a will, *designate insurance beneficiaries, *discuss custody plans for children and pets, *leave DNA samples with family members, *appoint a family contact for potential hostage negotiations. Dubai because of its record on human rights and the manner in which it treats the thousands of immigrants that come to work on new buildings etc. I had a free trip to Israel and opted not to go. Congo, because of Ebola. Egypt or North Korea. The USA. After all the annexation talk, despite being allies, I wouldn't ever set foot. Traitorous backstabbers. Places like Iran, Afghanistan, Sudan, Iraq, Pakistan, etc. that are extremely repressive to women. I wouldn't want to visit a country where I'd have to find a male escort/bodyguard in order to leave the hotel. Any country that requires women to have a dress code. Yes, just the ones I'm not saying. Any country where, as a woman, I'd have to cover myself up. United States of America. Trump, guns and exceptionalism. North Korea obviously. The United Arab Emirates. Honestly, Dubai. Even without the recent unrest in the area, even though I could afford to at least briefly live like a rich guy for the duration of the holiday, even more than the rest of our society I would feel like an extra in the ones who walk away from Omelas. USA that my job really wants me to relocate to USA, Des Moines, Iowa. I have been rejecting them for years now. It is basically a bi-monthly conversation now where they throw stuff at me. Relocation package, bonus. Bi-monthly trips back home. I won't since why would I go to country where everyone would call me illegal alien by default? The healthcare is just a big no to me. Even if I break a finger by accident, I'm quite healthy and do gym regularly, so some traumas are bound to happen, would set me back so MUCHC, school shootings, world shitstain as a president of USAE, I would have to start my 401k at my age which is a bit too late. Russia, already been and it wasn't worth it then either. Anyone who says the US is nuts. I don't live there, I've visited 16 cities in America and it's one of the most diverse places on earth and the national parks are second to none. You have everything from NYC to Yellowstone and everything in between. Nobody ever wants to go to Chad. Anywhere with an active war zone, and the USA that I've been to the States twice, couldn't pay me to go back right now. And yes, that's because of your dear leader and what his associates are doing. Which is a shame as there's a load I'd like to see and I do kinda want to play poker in Vegas once in my life. Edit, it's on the boundary of never for me. I don't see the States becoming somewhere I'd be comfortable going, it's on the quick slide to hell and I was never particularly a fan of how everything is about money. It's very jarring. Syria. You couldn't pay me $1 million to get me to go there. I also have zero desire to travel to Nigeria. North Korea. Shane Smith's documentary from the Hermit Kingdom is more than enough of a deterrent to keep me from ever wanting to attempt to travel there. India. After seeing Bald and Bankrupt's blogs from the country, that was more than enough to deter me from ever wanting to visit there. By the same token, after having seen many of his vids from Ukraine and Belarus, it has encouraged me to one day visit both of these places. I am especially fascinated by Ukraine. The ongoing war there really sucks and is the only thing keeping me from going there currently. Hopefully one day soon, I will be able to visit Chernobyl at Pripyat. What an absolutely crazy place. Also Afghanistan is also a place that intrigues me. It's absolutely beautiful there. And I would definitely want to check it out. USA. Not even if I got paid to go there. United States, I don't want those border Nazis going through my phone. North Korea is the obvious answer but at least you know the danger. Some countries will smile at you the whole time. India. You can't even pay me to go. I'm not going. America. Really don't want to set foot there. Any Muslim country, North Korea, Russia. USA don't need to be disappeared from a third world country to a second world country. The USA easily, there are plenty of alright people there, but there is also a wealth of dipshits. Surprising lack of Israels. USA, third world country with a Gucci belt. The United States of America. As a Canadian I'd say fucking India. USA. With that thing in charge. Nah, I'm good thanks. United Shitshow of America. Israel. But that ain't a country, so USA. India, North Korea, any African country, Pakistan, Afghanistan, any third world country. North Korea. A free trip to the Gulag is not worth it. Australia, y'all can keep your damn spiders and 1700 other things that are pure nightmare fuel. Right now, the US. I've nothing against the people themselves, I've generally found them to be kind and hospitable. The current US administration have made it abundantly clear that they don't want people like me visiting, and the feeling is mutual. I can't in all good conscience put any money or time into what the current US administration stands for. Afghanistan, Sudan, Haiti, Palestine, North Korea, and such other places which are not fit for a sane human being to travel. There are 2 or 3 obvious ones. Anywhere in Africa and India or Pakistan. India, no way, I'm standing the smell and filth. The people might be nice but hygiene is a disaster there. I don't think I'd never visit anywhere. But I have a healthy fear of big cities with perceived high violent crime rates like Rio and Joburg. I've also visited Egypt for the Red Sea and loved it. But would never go to Cairo. But all my views are based on what I hear from others people. Even though I am Chinese, I would say it is North Korea. Right now, the USA. USA. Always has been, always will be. Besides the obvious answer, I'ma say India or China, just not my style. Pakistan and Bangladesh. India, have you ever seen videos of the streets, the buses, the trains? F to the no. I'm sure some of it is beautiful, I'm sure some of it is safe, but no way would I ever want to go there. I couldn't imagine riding a train so full where people are jumping on the top of it. I would visit any country as long as it was genuinely safe. The United States edit, my dad says the United Emirates too. USA. I am not giving them all my data only to enter the country. I although would constantly be afraid to get hurt and be bankrupted by the hospital bill. America. If Donald Trump is voted out and they get their shit together for their citizens, I would consider it, but as of right now, sign me out. US, Israel, Russia, North Korea, Iraq, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Yemen. America. For obvious reasons. If I have to choose today, it would be America. I don't want to go to a country that is so violent and seems to have so much hate in it. All I seem to see is the war they started, the hate for trans/gays, trying to ban abortions. It's like Theory trying to go back to the Dark Ages. Then the stupid demands they are putting on anyone who travels there. Why would you go?